I'm Alexis Wright. I'm the head of school at New City School right here in the Central West End of St. Louis. On July 28th, as folks in the community remember, we had just a deluge of rain. A whole bunch of rain came down really quickly, and we had some flash flooding. We had the most severe flooding we've ever had in the history of New City School. And essentially what happened is, on the north side of the school, we essentially had a river of water that came down the street, entered into our playground through a driveway, really submerged the sort of lower part of our playground. The water pooled up against the window wells of our kindergarten classrooms, which are classrooms that are sort of just below ground level. The water pooled up against those windows, smashed through the windows, completely flooded our kindergarten spaces. And then, if you can imagine, the water then rose up just a little bit, up a flight of stairs, and then spread out throughout the entire lower level of the school. So we had about 6 to 7 feet of water in our kindergarten classrooms, and then a good 6 to 8 inches in all of the classrooms and all throughout the lower level of the school. It happened so quickly. Luckily nobody was hurt. We had children in the building for camp, but they were on a different level. But in the end, we lost 10 classrooms, plus our dining hall, our innovation lab, our kitchen, all spaces that, are gonna be rebuilt. And we're actually in the process of that, cleaning and remediation and getting ready for the school year. And then we'll move into the construction and rebuilding phase of things. This has really been a devastating time for the school, particularly as we really sort of struggled to get everything ready for the start of school on August 24th. And fingers crossed, we are completely on track to meet that target. We have Woodard Cleaning and Restoration that were here an hour after the flood and have not left. And they've just been doing a fantastic job. We had 2 teachers who lost decades of materials, curricular materials, books. We lost furniture. And even in the rooms that just had 6 to 8 inches of flooding, everything that touched that water really that could not be cleaned had to go. And we're now in the process of ordering new materials and getting ready for the school year. Since the flood, we've obviously had to communicate with our community and neighbors, and I have to tell you that the outpouring of support for the school, for our teachers, has just been phenomenal. It's been overwhelming, from parents who wanted to just come right down and help with the cleanup themselves, to folks who want to drop off books or buy new books for us and help us furnish the classrooms, to families and individuals who've actually given monetary donations to sort of help us. Just this week, we put out an open call for members of our community to come and help unbox materials, assemble some desks, and just sort of help us prepare in the school. And we were overwhelmed by the numbers. Parents quickly came down. We had some young alums came over to help with some of the labor, and it's just been phenomenal. So I have felt the love of our community. We all have. Families have been sending in food for lunch for the teachers who are working and for the folks who are in the building. So the support we have just felt has been phenomenal. And then from our neighbors, I am fully aware that, we've got generators running on the playground that are not normally running, and they can be a little bit loud. And I'm so grateful for everyone's, notes of encouragement and their patience. And we consider ourselves an anchor of the neighborhood and love being here, sort of nestled right in this sort of beautiful community. So I am so grateful for everybody's support and help, and we are New City strong. So we're gonna open, and kids are gonna be back in the building, and we've been able to move our classrooms around, so even with losing 10 classrooms, we can accommodate everybody in this great space we have. And as soon as the cleanup process is done, we'll move right into that construction phase and actually come back even better than we were.